holding it, you immediately feel as if you are in joy. So, all right, we'll start from the beginning. What is Advent? Well, we've talked about hope and we've talked about peace and we've talked about love. And today we are going to talk about joy. And as a reminder, Advent is comprised of 4 weeks of concentrated states of mind, states of being, states of consciousness, as we are awaiting the arrival of a very important person, spirit. So just so we can go back, the first week was hope. And that candle, along with the word hope, which is an emotion, all of them are emotions. So you've got your hope, peace, joy, and love. All of them are emotions. But the candles represented, the first one is purple and it symbolizes light and anticipation of the coming of Christ. 2 is peace, and that's the second candle. It's known as the Bethlehem candle. It is purple or violet, and it represents the peace that Christ brings to the world. Love is the 4th candle, or the 3rd candle, and it is known as the angel's candle. It is purple and represents love. It reminds us of the message of peace on earth and goodwill toward men. Advent also comes from the Latin word adventus, and it means to wait patiently, to prepare for expecting the arrival, and not just any arrival of something extremely important. So right now we are awaiting our way of awareness and consciousness to come unfold. Awaken thou that sleepest within, which is considered December 25th. So in order to awaken all of those emotions, in order to awaken every single thing that's there, we actually have to do it by cultivating all of these emotions. And we do this really by going deeper within. Personally, to me, I think Advent, and this is hence the talk 365, I think Advent is just way too short. A lot of things I think that are enjoyable, that are joy-filled, of joy are too short. So I want to show each of us how we can go through Advent 365 days of the year. So what is joy? Joy means pleasure. It means delight. And when you're in that joy or and pleasure and delight of something that you really want to experience, you just never want it to stop. So you see, joy is a divine quality. It resides within each of us, and it's a reflection of our true spiritual nature. It's an expression of the divine presence within us. Joy is also a spiritual practice. It's cultivated through spiritual practices such as prayer, meditation, affirmations. And by aligning ourselves with the divine, we can experience a deeper sense of joy. Joy is also inner peace, closely linked to inner peace and contentment, really. When we are in harmony with our true self, which is divine, we naturally experience joy. It's like getting in pitch to sing something. You're in harmony. And I have a little pitch pipe here. So usually if you're out of harmony, it's going to sound like this. You're completely out of harmony. But if you are in harmony, you're going to focus on that one thing, that one sound. See the difference? So joy is that perfect harmony. And if you could somehow, I suppose, wrap your lips around all of those, you could probably be in harmony at some point. But anyway, I remember the days when, even now, but especially growing up that whenever my mom would get ready to sing for a concert, she sings in a professional choir. She would always use her pitch pipe to make sure she would get that tune that she needed. So for me, I started learning about joy and what you're doing from the singing that she would do then. Joy is also a healing power. You can uplift our spirits, improve our mental and emotional well-being, and even contribute to our physical health. Joy is also an expression of gratitude and for the blessings in our lives. By focusing on the positive aspects of our experiences, we can enhance our sense of joy. Now, do you ever ask yourself, am I in joy or am I happy? These are the things that I think about sometimes. Am I in joy or happiness? These types of awareness questions help you in knowing where you are so that you can get to where you want to be. Although both are feelings, when you feel joy, you actually feel it deep down in your bones, whereas happiness, you feel it, but not the same way. So when you feel joy, you may tend to have spontaneous laughter. It brings about a spontaneous laughter or giggles, even in unexpected moments. You have a lightness, a buoyancy about you, as if a weight was lifted off of you. You feel like you are one with the universe, like you're one with the air sometimes. When we go out to the water, especially on the beach, when there's a storm approaching, I love to stand out there because I am truly in joy because you're feeling the way the wind is blowing and you're standing there and it's almost as if it's going right through you, but it's not. Of course, it's going around you because it's solid. But if you think about it, believe it or not, we are walking on air. So it feels like you're one with the universe. You also feel a warmth within your chest, your heart area when you are in joy. You feel it. And also with joy, when you're in that state, you're fully present in the moment. You're not worried about today or tomorrow. You're not worried about the past. Well, I should say you're not worrying about the past or the future. You're only in today, the present. Signs of happiness is contentment. You know, you're content with and satisfied with life as it is. You are calm. You have a positive outlook. And you have a connection where you're feeling like you are belonging to those who are like-minded. And you're always in gratitude because of the people and the experiences that you're going through. So you feel it in a different way. Now, in a moment, I'm going to give you a guide that I'd like for you to consider. Following to help you cultivate the joy you want to have all year long, as you do in just the 4 short weeks in December. And again, to cultivate means to prepare the land. So you're going to prepare your mind. Everything is created twice. So you're going to prepare it and then plant. As you prepare for what you want later, I ask you to consider these 2 scriptures. The first is Genesis chapter 2:15, and the second is Proverbs chapter 4:23. The first one, Genesis chapter 2, verse 15 says, "And the Lord took man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress and keep it." And the second scripture is Proverbs chapter 4:23, which reads, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." Let these 2 be your guide as you take what I'm going to share with you today into Advent, 365 days of the year. So now when you do this, making a choice to be in alignment all year, you're going to do it with intention and conviction. That will be your clarity, like an arrow to a dart for the next 12 months, 365 days of the year. Part of your preparing to start to plant every month would be to start with bringing to the surface the joy that you really want to start to cultivate. So as I go through these steps right now, not even steps, these are options to bring the joy up before we get into everything else. I want you to look at these 7 suggested ideas and pick no more than 2 to get your motor running on preparation for joy all year long. I want you to think about maybe mindfulness and meditation. Find some mindfulness and meditation exercises so that you can stay present and fully experience each moment. Meditate. A regular meditation schedule can reduce your stress, it can calm your mind, and it'll bring your inner peace and joy. You can also think about gratitude journaling. Just start writing every day, maybe no more than 5 to 10 things of what you're grateful for. Try maybe creative expression. Engage in activities like painting, drawing, crafting, pottery, writing poems or stories so that you can really find out where your emotions are so that you can start living Advent 365 days of the year. Connect with nature. Maybe it's gardening, maybe it's walking. Acts of kindness. Perform acts of kindness for people. Sometimes people think money, which is all well and good, we will take it all. But there are other ways to be kind. You can help a neighbor pick something up, throw something away. If you're in the Midwest, you can rake leaves maybe. Volunteering for something, just being kind. Community involvement is another act of kindness. Get involved in your local community. Go to events, support groups, volunteer opportunities. Now, physical activity for your self-care and well-being. Engage in physical activity. I know somebody who loves to do aqua aerobics. So engage in physical activity. That kind of exercise releases the endorphins and it can boost your mood and bring joy. Healthy eating. Nourish your body with healthy, nutritious foods, balanced diets. And then finally, spiritual practices. Connecting with a spiritual community like we have here can bring you a deep sense of joy because we all are vibrating on that same frequency. And you have your rituals and traditions that we do every year, especially at either Advent time or even a birthday. Now that you've started to prepare yourself by getting in joy to prepare for joy, January through December, I want you to either get a hand mirror or go find a mirror in your home. Okay? And I want you to really look at the mirror, look into the mirror, look at you. Don't look through you, past you. I want you to look deep in your eyes. And I want you to say this. And when you say this, I want you to repeat your name. So I want you to say, I say your name, make the choice, the intention and commitment right now that I will have the joy that I intend to experience the December Advent season throughout the entire 365 days of the year. And I will do this by deliberately preparing myself each month with daily activities, weekly activities, monthly activities that will get me the results that I want. I am love. Then you will start each month with these non-negotiable new processes that I'm going to show you right now. And I would suggest using the 21 days to develop a habit or a pattern, a blueprint for yourself to incorporate these into your lives. In January, consider that the month of hope. Use affirmative prayer. Visualize or imagine your hopes and your dreams as already realized. Imagine it, visualize it, see it, feel it, and find an affirmation that you would like. This one here, I am filled with hope and expectation for the good that is coming into my life. Say that into the mirror. Write it. February is love. And meditate on the idea of divine love flowing through you and to others. Perform acts of love and kindness, seeing each act as an expression of divine love. Come up with a daily affirmation for yourself, weekly, monthly. I am a channel of divine love, expressing love in all my interactions. March is peace, that inner peace beyond all understanding. Practice meditation to cultivate the inner peace that you desire. Focus on peaceful thoughts and release any thoughts of conflict or stress. That's the practice and denial that we've talked about over the years. And another affirmation that could work for that is, I am at peace with myself and the world around me. That can be especially helpful when there are things that you may not agree with that are going on in society. Joy is April. Joyful living. Embrace joyful living by finding joy in everyday activities. My family can tell you that that is me, joy, all day long. Gratitude. Practice gratitude to enhance your sense of joy. And an affirmation, I am filled with joy and gratitude for all the blessings in my life. May is gratitude. Gratitude practice. Keep a gratitude journal. Again, write down 5 to 10 things. That way you don't feel stressed on, oh my God, how do I come up with so many? Just maybe 5, start off with. And be thankful. Make being thankful for every single thing a daily practice, not just a holiday. An affirmation would be, I am grateful for the abundance and blessings in my life. June is kindness. Practice. See acts of kindness. Practice them as a spiritual practice. Practice compassion and empathy, understanding that we are all connected. And an affirmation for that would be, I express kindness and compassion in all my interactions. July is reflection. This self-reflection is spending time examining your thoughts and your actions, not others. I call this mind your business, and it's minding your business, not someone else's business. Spiritual journaling with this self-reflection is keep a spiritual journal to document your reflections and your insight. Again, it will help you get from where you are to where you want to be. And an affirmation would be, I reflect on my thoughts and actions, growing in self-awareness and understanding. August is community. Engage with your community, seeing it as an extension of your spiritual family. Volunteer and serve others, understanding that service is a form of spiritual expression. And an affirmation for that would be, I am a part of a loving and supportive community. And we really are here at Unity Prosperity, as well as Success Ocean, and in our city, our state. September, mindful living. Practice mindfulness in your daily activities, staying present and aware of your thoughts, your words, your actions, so that you can truly be in alignment all day long with who you really want to be and who you want others to see you as. And incorporate meditation into this daily practice. And an affirmation would be, I am fully present in each moment, aware and mindful. October is creativity. This self-expression, engage in creative activities, seeing them as an expression of your divine nature. Innovate, embrace innovation and new ideas, understanding that creativity is a divine attribute. And an affirmation would be, I am a creative being, expressing my divine nature through creativity. November, generosity. Practice this, seeing it as an expression of divine abundance. The practice of giving opens the flow of abundance. Stephen and I do this a lot, and we'll continue to do it. It's just who we are. Tithing. Consider tithing as a spiritual practice, giving a portion of your income to support a spiritual growth. And an affirmation would be, I give generously, knowing that I am blessed with abundance. And December, celebrate life, celebrate the joys and the blessings of life, understanding that celebration is a form of gratitude. Spiritual traditions, embrace the spiritual traditions and rituals that bring meaning and joy. In our, where we are right now, one of the traditions is to decorate like everyone else does, but it's the way of decorating and the coming together for decorating for the holiday and beyond. So traditions matter. And an affirmation would be, I celebrate the blessings in my life with joy and gratitude. So there you have it. January through December, suggested instruction, a really spiritual instruction to get you back into the December Advent season so that you're not looking at it as, what am I supposed to do? You will already be there. So if you do all of those things, January to December, then you will bring your own sunshine each and every day, week, month of the year. And when you do that, you may want, when you feel that unspeakable joy, you might feel like you want to do this, just jump up in the air. Now, I don't know how many of us can really jump that high, because in this picture, it looks like they are as high as they could possibly go. But I know on the inside, I feel like it, and I bet you would too. So I will say this, if you have been listening, I know that you have received a message. I want to remind you that we do have, again, a 20-question workbook so that you can go even deeper. These are introspective questions that you can use to really help you cultivate the joy that you want 365 days of the year. God bless you. And I want to now go into our meditation. If you would now, if you're not driving, you're not watching, small children or anyone that might need your immediate assistance, then please close your eyes and take in a deep breath. And I'm going to guide you through a meditation to recall a joyful moment. Okay. Breathe in. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Now feel the connection between your body and the surface that you are sitting on right now. Feel that connection. Now imagine roots extending from your body into the ground, like a tree, anchoring you and providing a sense of stability and calmness. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now imagine yourself in a serene and beautiful place where you are completely at peace and you are safe. This could be a real place or a place in your imagination. Immerse yourself as if you're there. Notice the sights and the sounds around you. Notice the smell and the sensations. Now, gently bring to your mind a specific moment from your past that brought you deep joy. It could be a special event. It can be an interaction you had with someone meaningful. It's simple but profound. Just allow the memory to come into focus. And I want you to fully relive that very moment. What do you hear? What are you touching? What emotion are you feeling right now? What do you see? Really immerse yourself in this joyful memory because it feels good. And I want you to silently repeat these affirmations. I am grateful for the joyful moments in my life. I am grateful for the joyful moments in my life. I carry the joy of this memory with me always. I carry the joy of this memory with me always. I am open to experiencing more joy in my life. I am open to experiencing more joy in my life. Start to bring yourself back slowly to this present moment in time. As you're breathing, allow your sense of joy to come from where you were right into this very moment. And so it is. Amen. God bless you. Namaste. Well, thank you, everybody, very much for tuning in. Thank you. I hope that you take what we have experienced today and talked about today into 365 days of the year of Advent. Happy holidays.
Hey, thank you, Tené. Stay here on with us on Zoom. I'm going to close out our feed to social media and our recording. We'll visit with everyone behind the curtain, so to speak. I just want to thank everyone for looking in. We had our old friend Pat Burns joining us today and many others and the Unity Church in Pontiac, Michigan. So thank you all for being here. We'll be back next Sunday with another message, another dose, another serving of spiritual nourishment with Reverend Dr. Stephen and Tené coming at you here. So get the newsletter. Join us behind this curtain, so to speak, on Zoom, and we visit a little bit deeper, a little bit more when we close this out. So for now, Merry Christmas to all out there. We'll see you next week. Bless you.